Hey, Canada, ready for a wild ride through the liberal wonderland of spending? Grab your wallets and hold on tight because this is gonna hurt. So, Mark Carney and the Liberals just dropped their platform, and oh boy, it's a doozy. $130 billion in new spending over 4 years. That's not a typo, folks. $130 billion. But wait, where's this money coming from? The magic money tree in Trudeau's backyard? Nope. It's coming from you and me. Let's talk about what I like to call the silent thief, inflation. You know, that thing that makes your grocery bill look like you're feeding a small army when you're just buying milk and bread? Food prices have already skyrocketed 3.2% over the last year. And get this, in just 1 month, they jumped 1.9%. That's the largest monthly jump in decades. And what's the liberal solution? Spend more money, because that's totally how you fix inflation, right? Remember when you could buy a house without selling your kidney and firstborn child? Yeah, me neither. Housing costs have doubled in just 10 years under liberal policies. An entire generation has been priced out of home ownership. But don't worry, the liberals have a plan. More spending, more inflation, more problems. Here's a fun accounting trick they're using. Separating capital and operating spending. Sounds fancy, right? It's basically like separating your grocery bill from your car payment and then telling your spouse you're under budget. It's smoke and mirrors, folks. Bloomberg warned this would worsen Canada's fiscal position. Even economists friendly to Carney called it a spendorama with deficits that just go on forever. Forever, like that bad relationship you just can't quit. But don't worry, they promised tax cuts for hardworking Canadians. Sure, and I'm the Queen of England. Here's the reality. You can't add $250 billion to the national debt without eventually raising taxes. It's like ordering the entire menu at a 5-star restaurant and then being shocked when the bill comes. The carbon tax still going up. Environmental levies still going up. Your blood pressure while reading this definitely going up. Let's talk about something really serious for a moment. Our streets. Have you seen the explosion of tent cities in our urban centers? It's heartbreaking. The liberal approach to drug policy is what I call the see no evil, hear no evil strategy. Supervised injection sites, safer drug supply programs, decriminalization of personal possession. These policies aren't compassionate. They're enabling a crisis. Where's the focus on treatment and recovery? Where's the plan to actually help people get off drugs instead of just making it safer to stay addicted? Remember during COVID when we saw empty shelves? That was just a preview of coming attractions if we continue down this path. The carbon tax isn't just hitting your gas tank. It's driving up costs throughout the entire food supply chain. Farmers are paying more to produce food. Truckers are paying more to transport it. And guess who pays at the end of the line? You! A recent study showed that the average Canadian family will pay an additional $1,000 per year in food costs due to these policies. That's not pocket change, folks. And what about our businesses? The backbone of our economy? The liberal approach to taxation and regulation is like putting ankle weights on our entrepreneurs and then wondering why they can't keep up in the global race. Uncertainty, regulatory burden, paperwork, more paperwork, and then some extra paperwork just for fun. Is it any wonder our productivity gap keeps growing? Small businesses are closing at an alarming rate. For every new business that opens, 2 are shutting their doors for good. That's not progress. That's a slow motion economic disaster. Oh, and let's not forget national defense. The Liberals promise increased defense spending, but have you seen their track record? Years of procurement delays. Failure to meet NATO spending targets. Military equipment so old it belongs in a museum. They're promising to exceed NATO defense spending targets before 2030. That's like me promising to start my diet next month. We all know how that usually turns out. Canada has some of the richest natural resources in the world. We should be an energy superpower. Instead, we're hamstringing our own industries with caps, regulations, and red tape. The liberal approach to resource development is like owning a gold mine but refusing to dig because you're worried about getting your hands dirty. Meanwhile, we're increasing our dependency on foreign energy sources from countries with far worse environmental and human rights records. Make it make sense. Here's a number that should make your blood boil. The Liberals have increased consultant spending to astronomical levels. We're talking billions of your tax dollars going to outside consultants. Pierre Poilievre has promised to cut consultant spending by $10 billion annually, returning to Harper Air levels. That's $10 billion that could stay in your pocket instead of going to liberal-friendly consulting firms. Let's get real for a moment. This isn't just about numbers on a spreadsheet. This is about your family, your future, your ability to afford the basics of life. When inflation rises, it doesn't hit everyone equally. It hits seniors on fixed incomes who can't afford their medications. It hits young families trying to put food on the table. It hits students already drowning in debt. The liberal platform is a continuation of policies that have led to higher costs, increased debt, and reduced economic opportunity for everyday Canadians like you and me. Look, I'm not saying everything is terrible. Canada is still the best country in the world, but we're at a crossroads. Do we continue down this path of reckless spending, higher taxes, and government micromanagement of our lives, or do we choose a different direction? A direction focused on fiscal discipline, tax relief, cutting red tape, and supporting our resource industries. A direction that puts your needs ahead of government growth. The choice is yours, Canada. But remember, your wallet is already voting, even if you haven't made up your mind yet. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, please share it with friends and family. The more Canadians who understand what's really happening, the better decisions we'll make together. It's me, Rick, and I'm just as worried about our future as you are. Let's fix this together.